It's nothing new that women like being wanted. That's something you probably knew even before the rise of the RP community and philosophy. However, when a woman brags about having tons of dudes on her waiting list or even worse, roster, it's all plain insanity.
She's 34 and single.
And I'm happy, baby.
If you say so.
Happy.
Not the cat.
Mad guys after me.
Yeah,
Ain't
but
giving them
sex,
time
that don't
to
mean
date.
nothing.
Having
They wanna
guys
smash.
after you that want sex is nothing to flex
They already
about.
got sex.
Yeah, of course.
And they still want me.
What?
So what?
They want you
what?
for more sex.
They already got sex. It's been years. It's been years of sex and they still want me.
They
What's
want
the
more
point?
sex.
Let's be honest here, guys. Most men out here have to work hard to attract women. They go after top positions at work, hustle, grind, hit the gym, get rejected, go bankrupt, and finally build a successful business, all that good stuff. When they finally get a date, they're supposed to pay, and if they don't, they're called stingy or cheap. So many men have assumed that they gotta pay to at least have the chance of taking a woman to bed. Get the reasoning? Well, when a woman has her legs open 24/7 and she's the one calling the guys, they'll happily go there and have some pussy for free. After wasting hundreds, if not thousands, on foodie and coffee dates, it's such a relief to get the quote-unquote without having to spend a single penny. It's like the sale that goes smoothly, you know? The one where the client just makes no objections at all. Let's keep on watching.
What?
They want more sex.
Why they want it from a 34-year-old when they can get it from a 21-year-old?
Because the value's not high enough to get the 24-year-old.
Thank you. It's easy.
Yeah,
So they gotta-
now
it's
it's
easy,
because of that.
well never runs
Because
dry.
men only look at women for looks.
You know what? The thing is that taking an older woman to your apartment is way easier because she already knows the game, and since she's been run through before, she doesn't really care for the most part. She'll just go ahead, increase her body count by 1 unit, and move on to the next dude, claiming she's having fun. A modest girl, though, requires way more work and she might even want you to prove yourself to her father. Sadly, modest girls are a rarity these days.
Yeah,
You just said a man
because
has to piss in a park to show his dick in the park.
I just
I
said
know
what
you-
I would do if I had a dick for a day.
I know.
That's it.
They know
How you
that for
gonna
you.
calculate
Do you
that
ever want to be married?
as me being with the dude?
Do you ever
I
want to be
was
married?
married for 9 years.
Oh, damn.
I had two
Okay.
kids.
Oh,
I
you
mean-
had two
And that
kids with
shit
a
didn't
husband.
work out.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
It
I
didn't
know
work out.
why.
So now
I
you're
already
free.
went down that route.
So now you're free.
I'm free and I'm fucking living my life and I'm happy as fuck.
So you
Yeah,
hated
yeah,
marriage?
I could date whoever the fuck I want. I've never been dumped. I have dumped every guy I've ever been with.
Well,
Even-
you
Even-
hated it.
lesson that
Even
you
you're married?
learned though
That's not
from
really a
Yes.
flex.
Relationship.
It's not really a
Yeah,
flex.
Well, I don't care if that's not a flex to you. That's your opinion. At
It's-
the end
it's
of the
not
day,
really
all
a
I know
flex.
is that I could get whoever the fuck I want to get, whenever I want.
You can get whoever you
Period.
want for sex. Yes.
Yeah.
But
For sex,
but
for
sex.
kids,
the
for
key is,
whatever.
can you get a guy, right, that you're actually attracted to and you respect and you admire and love to take you
I
seriously?
did.
Who?
And
You
it
wouldn't have
didn't
left
work
them
out.
if you loved and respected them.
At the end of the day, nothing lasts forever. Because where are you right now? Are you in a committed, happy marriage?
Yeah, Myron.
Are you?
Yeah,
Myron?
One
The male measurement
Myron,
of
the one that
success.
writes a book?
Yeah,
Myron,
see, here's the
committed
difference.
and married?
That's a good question, though.
Well, here's the thing. Men and women are not the same. We don't have the same sexual goals. Your goal is to find the best guy that you can and consolidate on him. Man's goal is to get as many girls as he
I
can.
already met my goal. So now what?
Not really. You're
I'm
single
supposed
now.
to go and find another one to wife me up and have more kids with? No, I already had my kids. I already got wifed up. I already got married.
So
What
she's on a
next?
path of no
I am
return.
happy.
She belongs to the
streets.
You can
Apparently.
say that.
I could belong to the streets. I could belong at home. I could belong wherever
of
the
course.
fuck I
Men
want.
and
'cause
women
at
are
the
not
end
the
of the day,
same.
I sustain myself, and
My
I don't
measure
have
of
to rely
success
on nobody
is
or
a
no
man.
dick
A man's
to
measure.
make me happy.
A man's
Period.
measure of success is not, can I get married? Remember, we're the ones that choose who gets married. You're the one that chooses who gets sex. So I am the relationship maker. You are the sex maker. So what I'm saying is that that's not really an equal thing to try to say, because you keep trying to compare yourself to me as if we're equal and we're not. Men and women are not the same at all.
Equal.
Why'd you ask, are you in a marriage or relationship? Like, that doesn't have anything to
Because
do
I'm
with the
saying
question.
you're trying to down talk me for being single at 34
Yes,
when I'm
yes,
telling you I
yes.
already had kids and been married and it didn't work out. So what I'm saying is that I've reached a point in my life where I'm happy being sustained by myself. And I could fuck whoever the fuck I want and still provide for myself and take care of my kids. So
You
what
weren't
are we
happy.
saying here?
Trust me.
She said it clearly. She does not give a fuck about fucking a bunch of dudes. And look, since she's got a very fragile ego and she's so disagreeable, she's the one dumping the guys. I'm sure she would never accept that a guy dumps her in favor of another younger, childless chick. At the end of the day, she can do whatever the fuck she wants, and the dudes that fuck her are happy to get free access to pussy without the typical due diligence of paying for an expensive dinner, counting, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
believe-
no,
yeah,
you're
What determines her level of happiness?
It's cap.
Please
And what? Here's the thing. She's telling you that this is what I mean when I say girls give each other advice that perpetually keeps them single.
I'm just curious.
And you even said it yourself earlier. And she's giving you advice that's going to keep you single too.
That doesn't mean that I'm going to take it. I'm just curious as to how you guys figure that she
But you were
isn't
way
happy.
more receptive to what she said versus what we
I'm
told you.
receptive to
Wait,
what
wait,
everyone's
wait,
saying. I'm an
so-
open book. I'm just asking questions. I'm not like
All right,
necessarily
so
taking anybody's
raise
side.
your hand if you want to be single and alone at 50. All right, then.
I just asked, how do you determine that she's not happy? What gives away the level of
When
unhappiness?
I can answer that
when
because she
women-
attacked my job.
Ooh,
No,
dang,
that's
you
not-
holding on to that.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Here's the thing. I don't know if y'all have noticed when a woman's in her masculine a lot, like she is right now, a woman can't be in her masculine energy and be happy.
Let's check some comments. I can see why she's divorced, lol. She's literally fighting back tears and proclaiming to be happy. She's bitter, hurt, and in denial. You can tell the divorce is fresh. Deep down, she knows everything Myron is saying is true. This woman is the epitome of a modern-day woman. This one has thoroughly convinced herself she's above everyone to cope with all the pain she feels inside. You can hear the pain in her voice. A woman is triggered when you touch something as deep as her being divorced. This is the angriest, most hostile, happy woman I've ever seen in my life. She couldn't fake her happiness even if she tried. You can spit all the goddamn facts, but to most women, ideology is way more important than biology.
Why do you feel like men make
No, hold on.
better
Hold on.
decisions?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Because men are logically sound and more rational.
You're joking, right?
1000%.
I feel like there's
Merch.
what?
You couldn't even name 2 countries.
I know.
I know, but that has nothing to do with it, though.
It does.
No, it
They-
doesn't.
they-
Better
hold
decisions
on.
has nothing to do with me naming a stupid fucking country.
Okay.
Like,
Let me give you a fact. This isn't my opinion or my thought. They've literally done studies on this, and they found that men prioritize logic and ration over emotion. Women, however, prioritize emotion over logic and ration.
that's not
So
always
therefore-
true. It depends on the woman.
It is the it
Okay,
is the-
so men can make
hold
better
on,
decisions
hold on,
in war.
Stop, let me finish.
One at a time.
That is the majority, which means it is a fact. A majority of men are far better decision makers and leaders than women are, which is why most women want a guy to be a leader in the relationship because we're designed for it.
I feel like men
March.
make better decisions at certain things, but women make the better decisions at other certain things.
Like what?
Like what?
Like
what
what?
linen sheets,
Please tell
colors,
us.
like yo,
Food and kitchen?
like bro,
Sandwiches?
when it comes to survival and running a society, etc., men have been in leadership roles forever.
That's because y'all set it up that way, though.
Oh, really?
Here
Yeah.
we go.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go.
Well, tell
Here
me
we
this. Name one matriarchy that stood the test of time.
Just one.
None.
Exactly. So the point is that, and there have been, but they've been destroyed, wiped off the face of the earth. So women can't lead because the reason why is because men are physically superior, so therefore they will just overtake you anyway. So men need to be in a leadership role for society to thrive. Sorry, I don't make the rules; I just report them. So going back to what I was saying, yes, men are more logically sound and better decision makers. That is a biological fact in general. Now, if I line up 100 girls, sure, there's going to be 5 or 10 that can do it. She's an exception, right? She's obviously in a logically sound job, but most y'all would never do what she does.
Facts.
So we can't make an argument for the exception to the rule.
I feel like it's out of choice, not out of like we can't physically do it.
You said it's out of choice?
No, I said like you're saying her job, like
Yeah.
she like you choose to do that. Like
Yeah.
if I wanted to choose to go in that field, I absolutely could. It's not about like,
Congratulations. Most women don't want to go into that
I'm
career
not,
field.
yeah, but you said
It is
like
choice.
they couldn't do it. I'm not saying you couldn't.
They're
It's-
not as capable.
Well, I don't think that's true. I think it's just intimidating.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of women can. They just don't know how, or they're like intimidated to step up and do it.
Let's be
So-
real here.
Like, for example, during like the World War and everything, all the women went and started doing construction jobs and doing things that men were doing because they were gone fighting.
Yeah, because they had to. And then
Yeah.
as soon as the
Yeah,
men
but you
came,
just
men
proved
came
your
back,
point.
they left.
You just proved your point. You just said we couldn't.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
said
Not
we
we
couldn't.
wouldn't.
Now
No, no,
that
no,
we
no, no,
wouldn't.
no, 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 no. Women choose overwhelmingly to not get, ladies, is this like, am I speaking Chinese here?
No.
Women overwhelmingly choose to not get into labor intensive jobs.
But you said
Yeah,
that
but you
we
said
couldn't,
No,
like
no,
as if
no,
physically
no.
incapable of doing it.
Yeah.
Like
Listen, okay. just because you're capable of doing something doesn't mean it's optimal. I'm gonna say that one more time. Just because you're capable of doing something doesn't mean it's optimal. So in other words, if you want to go ahead and open up the pickle jar, you might be able to do it, but it's going to take you a lot more time, more strain. You might not be able to do it all together. Give a man the pickle jar, pop it up, done in 1 second.
But that's
so
more physical.
Men are far more efficient at a lot of things, to include decision-making, logically sound stuff. This is why men dominate science, technology, engineering, and math.
What about women in STEM?
Nowhere to be found, rarely. And you know what the crazy part is?
Maybe in America.
You know what's funnier? Let me give you even a funnier thing. Women dominate colleges. They're most of the graduates. Most STEM jobs require a college degree, yet women still are majorly underrepresented in STEM fields.
But don't you think that has a lot to do with like men that have opinions similar to yours?
It has nothing to do with it.
Hold on, you said earlier, it's choice. It's up to choice. So they choose not to go in those fields.
Yeah, but if you as a man think you said right in the beginning, you would choose a man before a woman, not 10 out of 10.
In what field?
You said as a friend, I wouldn't even have a woman.
You said a business opportunity.
Like, what's the point? What's the point of having a female friend? You said I would go to the guy for advice. Why would I go to the woman, right?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to dating relationships, yeah, I would go to my guy friend. Why would I go to a woman?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, with that mindset, you know, that's corrupting the woman workforce. Like, men are constantly overpowering the woman in power.
So she's arguing.
Well, 100% incorrect, because the thing is that, and we've seen this on this show, if a woman goes into a career field that is male dominated, she is far more likely, almost 10 times more likely, to get the job over a man, even if that man is more qualified than her, thanks to affirmative action and wanting to diversify the workforce.
But why do you think that is?
I don't want you guys to hear the same objections these women bring up. The "yeah, but" type of phrases are stupid. It's a bunch of feelings and never facts. Let's check some comments. Women make more decisions based on emotions. Women, no we don't. Also women, I feel like...
This one.
What?
It is so funny watching Myron figuratively throw holy water truth bombs and the feminist demons screaming, "It burns! It burns!" Men work off logic and women work off emotion. I feel like that's not true, she says. Myron states facts. Her, I feel, can't debate facts with feelings. There was a time, long ago, where it was actually fun to converse with women. They brought a feminine energy that was enjoyable and appreciated. Now women's idea of conversation is arguing irrelevant points and attempting to prove how intelligent and educated they are. They debate every topic using their feelings as facts. It's tiresome and annoying. Her getting upset with the statistics and answering with her emotions is literally just proving his point. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more daily content. Like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.